Hi guys, I'm Chef Rakhi Vaswani and welcome to the virtual baking series of Taste of America. So today मैं बनाने वाली हूँ एक pizza which is gonna have some amazing toppings. Of course we're gonna do a lovely classic tomato sauce, but then we're gonna top it up with some pitted prunes from USA and some California walnuts, rocket leaves and lots of cheese. So let's get started. So सबसे पहले we need to make our dough. So mine, I'm going to start with, this is 250 grams of flour. मैं यूज़ कर रही हूँ fresh yeast 5 grams जो मैं sugar के साथ mix करूँगी. So that's again 1 teaspoon of sugar and yeast is what is going to give my bread a lot of structure and everything. So I'm going to add some warm water here. The water has to be warm, not very hot, not very cold. Just mix that gently. Leave it on the side. जब तक वो froth होने लगे तो आपको पता है कि आपका yeast fresh है. So now that my yeast is ready, मैं इसे फ्लावर में ऐड कर लूँगी. In case आपके पास मशीन है तो आप मशीन पे भी कर सकते हो. This is really easy and it's quite therapeutic, you know. तो next हम डालेंगे salt. The salt should never come into contact with the yeast. तो पहले जब yeast mix हो जाता है उसके बाद हम salt डालते हैं. So once that's mixed, अब मैं डालूँगी warm water. The water is warm. It's just lukewarm, kind of 30-31 degree temperature. And इसे हम knead कर देंगे. So I want to knead it into a nice smooth dough. And at this stage I'm going to add in some olive oil. If you want you can even add some butter if you like. So now that the doughs come together, I'm going to roughly divide it into 4. You want आप छोटे बड़े किस भी हिसाब से बना सकते हैं. It's always good to weigh them out also. But I'm just going to go with my eye and then that's it. We're just going to round it up. So press that, sum it up like a potli and then turn it over and just round that ball off. So I'm going to keep this now to double up or proof till it's fermented approximately 45 minutes to an hour or until it's doubled up. Keep it in a nice warm place. So now हम बनाएंगे हमारा tomato sauce. Simple and easy. We need that nice flavors coming in. यहाँ पर मेरे पास है one whole big bowl of tomato puree. You can even buy ready-made the cans that you get, but आप खुद भी बना सकते हैं. Blanch करके, you want to blanch the tomatoes in hot water, peel off the skin, blend करें, sieve करें, and that's going to be ready for your sauce. So first I'm going to start with boiling that tomato, right? I want to make a nice rustic and traditional one, and that's how I'm going to do. To this I'm going to add a few of these red chilies. Even if you have fresh ones, इसे मैंने de-seed कर लिया है and I've cut off the snip off the buds. So I just want to infuse this. Just open that and throw 2-3 chilies inside. These are the Kashmiri chilies, but even if you get the fresh red chilies, आप वो भी ले सकते हैं. And then along with that, I'm going to add in some basil leaves, जो मैंने chiffonade किया हुआ है. You can even just rustically tear them and put in. Some mixed herbs, and you want to give that a nice boil. Okay, and let's season that with a good amount of salt. And now we're going to pour in a lot of olive oil to our tomato sauce. And at this stage, what you want to do is you want to just discard these chilies off because that's what, you don't need that anymore. So now that my dough has proven, we're going to start rolling it out. So Italian rustic pizza never roll out. We're just going to go with our fingers. But if you feel you want to use a rolling pin, आप use कर सकते हैं. So I'm just going to start with my first one. And you can see all the air that it's created. I want to add a little bit of flour down so that it doesn't stick. And then just keep on extending this out, going towards the corner so that it's nice and even. And now once it's reached this stage, I can start extending it. You can see there's elasticity in my dough, and each side I can start pulling and extending. So you can see what I'm doing with my knuckles so that there are no nails coming in. I'm just trying to extend the dough from all sides, keeping the edges slightly thicker because that will really taste nice. So right here I'm gonna take a little bit of flour. Sauce भी ready है. थोड़ा और semolina because you know ये सूजी से वो crispy हो जाता है nice. So I'm just gonna take it in my hand like this and you can see how beautiful that's looking. Yeah. So just onto the corners and right on that. And now you can adjust it according to this. So my toppings for my pizza, as you know the sauce is done. My toppings for my pizza are my favorite. So I'm gonna start with my sauce and see how beautiful that's looking. You don't want to get too much of the sauce because then it's gonna get very soggy. Almost as little as you need, and then just keep the borders really plain. And with the cheese we're gonna go really crazy. And that's a good amount of sauce. And then we're gonna start with our cheese. I'm adding a good mozzarella cheese. Once it's out of the oven, I'm gonna do a lovely rocket leaf and some goat cheese because prunes, walnut, goat cheese and rocket leaves are a match made in heaven. You're really gonna love this pizza. So I'm gonna use my California pitted prunes. You know they have zero fat, zero salt and they have naturally occurring sugar. So again, zero sugar. And pizza में थोड़ा fat तो बनता ही है. So let's get some good fat. So I want to get in my California walnuts, which are amazing because they're great in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, low cholesterol and gluten-free. So you're gonna bake that into a preheated oven at 200-220 degrees temperature, and it should be out in a couple of minutes. Can't wait to dig in there. So my pizza is looking gorgeous. I'm just gonna top them up with some nice rocket leaves in the center. Just pile it up. You can even add basil if you like, but I really like the, bitterness that the rocket leaves bring in. You can even do arugula, that's fine. यहाँ पे मेरे पास chili oil है. Literally ये chili oil is from the tomato sauce that we made. I've taken a top layer और उसको brush करेंगे हम the corners. That's very important. Time to put in your goat cheese. So just wanna crumble that and just put it randomly everywhere. Just be very generous with the cheese. No need to shy away. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this recipe and you are going to make it. All you have to do is follow me and Taste of America IN for many more such amazing recipes. You can have an amazing tasty day.